In this video, we'll be looking at graphing a line given 2 points. The first thing you want to do when given 2 points is to draw yourself a nice table where you can stick your x's and your y's and then your actual solving the equation part. So we know that point A is at 2, 6 and point B is at negative 2, 14. So we write 2 here under x because that's the x point of A and 6 under the y because that's the y point of A. Then we write negative 2 and 14 because that's the x and y point of B. The first thing we need to do is find the m, in other words, the slope of the equation. From 6 to 14, it's plus 8. From 2 to negative 2, it's minus 4. So if you remember, the slope is delta y over delta x, so the change in y is 8 over negative 4, which reduces to negative 2. Once I find that my slope is negative 2, I plug back into my equation. You can pick the first row, 2, 6, or the second point, negative 2, 14. It's up to you. If it's positive, I like to try to stick with that. So I'm going to pick 2 and 2 and 6, my first row, because they're both positive. So then y equals, so my y point is 6. 6 equals m, which is negative 2, times x, which is 2, plus b. 6 equals negative 2 times 2 is negative 4, plus b. To get rid of negative 4, you add 4 to both sides. So b equals 10. So then I just rewrite my final equation as y equals, m is negative 2, so negative 2x plus 10. The goal here is to solve for m and b, and then plug those back into the equation. So at this point, you need to pause the video and try to find the equation of a line that would go through DE. Okay, let's give it a try using the same methods. Negative 2, negative 3, 4, 0. Let's start by finding my slope. From negative 3 to 0, it's plus 3. From negative 2 to 4, it's plus 6. So my slope, once again, is delta y over delta x. My change in y is 3. My change in x is 6. 3 over 6 becomes 1 over 2. So let's see. I'm going to pick the second set of points, the second point this time, the 4, 0, because those numbers look like they'll be easier to work with. So y equals, so 0 equals m, 1/2, times x, which is 4, plus d. 0 equals, let's see, half of 4 is 2. And then to get rid of the 2, you subtract 2 from both sides, so negative 2 equals b. So your equation will then be y equals, m is 1/2, 1/2 x, minus 2, because b is negative 2. And of course, you could graph that using techniques we learned in earlier videos. All right, so once again, you're going to try this third one. Pause the video and see what you can do with it. All right, welcome back. Let's give it a try. My point is negative 3, 6, 3, 10. So we'll start by finding your delta y, plus 4, and now your delta x, plus 6. So the slope is delta y over delta x, which is going to be 4 over 6, which reduces to 2 over 3. Now let's plug in. Let's see. I'm going to use my second set because those are nice positive numbers. So y is 10, so 10 equals 2/3 times 3 plus b, because x is 3, m is 2/3, y is 10. Just taking this equation here. So 10 equals, let's see, 2 times 3 is 6, divided by 3 is 2. Subtract 2 from both sides. 8 equals b. So y equals my slope, which is 2/3, x, plus my b, which is 8. And that's my final answer for the equation.